the Superman trailer is here, and I want to get my thoughts and opinions. I just got off work. I've watched this as soon as I woke up. It was like 7 in the morning, something like that. Came out, I watched it, and I had thoughts and opinions, but I had to go to work. So after work, I'm here, I'm back. I want to get my thoughts and opinions, and my opinions have swayed after watching it a few times. At first, I was a little bit underwhelmed, right? It was like, it's cool, but like I don't know what really I was expecting. But after watching it over and over again, it really seemed my reaction to people that are closer to me. Showing my mom this trailer, right? I pulled it up on the smart TV or whatever. She watched like, yo, this is like that hopeful feeling again, right? Because I mentioned earlier, the first ever disappointment I ever had in theater was watching Man of Steel, and like Man of Steel was like a decent film. It's just I love Man of Steel until the last third of the movie, okay? Because Superman should not be a depressing mess. That's what my big deal was, right? Even when I was younger, when I saw it then, it was like, yo, this is like depressing. Like, and my mom actively hated that Man of Steel. She's like, yo, I don't want to be sad while watching, you know me, I don't want to be depressed while watching a fucking Superman movie. You know what I mean? It's like, I get, it rubbed off on me. It's like, I don't want to be sad. I want something that will inspire me to do better, right? And so we've been waiting for a minute, because like, you know, you have to go back even before Superman Returns, because that was pretty much boring. If I mean, that's just me though. I thought it was pretty boring. I wanted something where it's like it's hopeful, inspiring, action packed. That's what I wanted, right? And so this trailer, it gives us a glimpse of that. And I want this movie to be good so bad. I need this movie to be good. The DCU is pretty much hinged on this. Okay, James Gunn even said to himself, he's like, yo, if this doesn't do well, we're not just going to keep making DCU movies. Basically saying, if this don't work, we're pretty much cooked, all right? It's hinged, and it's perfect how when you need to save the DC universe, who do you put it on? Your big dog Superman. I love that. Listen, okay? It's almost like poetic the way it all adds up, right? I do have issues with some of the DCU casting and the whole continuity thing that's going on, but from this trailer alone, let's get back to this trailer. There were some pros and there were some cons, right? Everything that was related to Superman, involving Superman, what he was doing and stuff like that, I absolutely loved. Him actually saving civilians, stuff like that, was amazing. Like, this is what the music, even though the electric guitar was a little for me, I like it or whatever. But it's just the other stuff where it's like, I look at certain characters and it's like, I feel like this is a miscast. And it's like the same thing with, I said this when Nathan Fillion was cast as Green Lantern. It's like, why pick Nathan Fillion for a Green Lantern? Especially now after Lantern, it makes it look dumber because you want a older guy, Hal Jordan anyway. Nathan Fillion literally voiced Hal Jordan in the animations and all that stuff like that, right? He's been Green Lantern before. Just make him Hal Jordan. And it's just an easy transition that way where he's training John Stewart or whatever. It makes sense. It makes sense that way. Because you're like, oh, you don't want Nathan Fillion doing action scenes where he's like jumping around or carrying a franchise by himself because he's so old. Well, he's a voice actor. Just have any stories you want about Hal Jordan be in animate form so he can just voice act and that's it. It makes it simple to me. Like, it seems like a pretty easy thing to do, but no, you go with, what you go with. You give him Guy Gardner, which he looks dumb. Like, it's like, maybe I need to see more of the movie, right? But it's like, from just the trailer, Guy Gardner looks dumb. Like, I don't like the way he looks, because it's like, you have potential to get these things right, and it's like, certain things, it's just, I felt underwhelmed by the Lois Lane casting also, but I haven't seen the movie yet. So maybe the chemistry is on point where it's like, can you believe this relationship and shit like that, right? Where it makes sense. Like, some of these judgments I have to wait to the film. But from what I've seen so far, it's still the same thing where it's like, I don't know about this casting, right? Lex Luthor, he looks good. He looks decent, okay? He's a number one hater of Superman. I love it, okay? I love this. I love how LexCorp is this giant beaming building and stuff like that, and Superman flying by. I know, it's amazing, right? It looks cool. I'm interested to see the plot of this film and why people are hating on Superman and stuff like that. I love the fact that they're chanting Superman in the background of the trailer, and like a kid is holding up a sign, hoping and praying that Superman shows up. That is what, that's what I need. This is what I need. If this movie is bad, I'm gonna lose my mind, because it's bad enough we haven't had good Superman in damn near a decade, okay? Decade plus, okay? But if this is bad, we might be cooked forever. Because it's like, Superman, he can't really carry a fridge. You have to start with Batman every single time. It's like, god damn, It's another thing where it's like, I don't think Creatures Commando should have been the first thing that came out about the DCU. Because it started a whole clusterfuck of like, my main issue with James Gunn's DCU is some things is canon, some things are not canon. Some things are canon until it's not canon. And it's like, why not just do a clean slate? I know I know he wanted so badly for his stuff to be canon because he worked on it. But at the same time, like, if you're like a boss, a CEO, a creative studio, I don't care what I worked on. It's easier and better just to clean slate and build from there. Like, you're adding all these past ingredients. It's like you're making a dish, right? And you're making a dish, you're following the instructions, and it says add one thing, but you already added stuff because it's about to expire. Like, you already have expiring ingredients, might as well just throw it into the pot and see if it fits. And it's like, it could lead to, it tasted better, but it also can lead to, this didn't taste right. Why did you add this stuff, right? And so it kind of feels like that as a DC universe, but it depends on it. Honestly, it all hinges on Superman being good. If this movie is good, then we're gonna excuse all the stuff right there, all of this and that third, the amount of characters that are in it, the amount of superheroes and stuff. But if it isn't good, then it's gonna be bigger blemishes on the thing. Like, it's like winning heals all wounds at that point. Like, on a sports team, like, the superstar could be a dickhead, but if we're winning games and we're going on championship runs, who cares? But if we're not winning and you're still a dickhead, then it's a problem, Same thing like with this, where it's like, if Superman is good, you kind of can look past most of the casting choices and stuff like that, where it's like, it's still a good Superman movie. And I have no doubt in my mind that this movie will be good. I'm hoping it's good. Like, if you got Superman right, I think you got the casting of Superman where, like, I can see it looks right. The costume looks excellent once it's in color and it's moving and stuff like that. It looks good, but it feels like everything surrounding this film is like one step forward and then another step back terms. Whereas, like, your first reveal of Superman was like this weird photo of him putting his shoes on, and it doesn't look all that great because the suit is all not puffy, but it's like so much space. It looks like he's, wearing someone else's clothes, you know what I mean? Then the poster comes out and it looks amazing. Then you have the teaser for the teaser trailer, and it's like, it looks like stock footage, and it looks like, someone ran around with their iPhone, and it looks like a CW show. And then you have the trailer where it's like, okay, there are some of that mixed in there, but they're also the Superman scenes look great, So it's like a wishy-washy type thing where it's like, I don't know, But you gotta wait and see. Like, this needs to be exceptionally good because this needs to make money. Like, this cannot be a 6 out of 10. If this is a 6 out of 10 below, DCU is cooked because you need this to do good and have great word of mouth. Where it's like, we want to see a sequel with these characters. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think down below. People have been having a whole meltdown on Twitter. Snyder fans, not even Snyder fans, it's just weirdos. It's like, this looks like trash, and James Gunn's gonna ruin the IP and just give it back to Snyder. It's weird, bro. But let me know, did y'all see the trailer? If so, what you like, what you didn't like. I'll be in the comments down below, and I'm out. Peace.